Hello and welcome to Wednesday editions with me, Big Scott 35. Uh, I ain't got much. Most of it just came in today. One order shipped by ComC, but it's actually Upper Deck. Like I said before, I've been purchasing online cards, doing some trading, and got I finally went ahead and sent a batch to me this week. I think they're all wrestling. Uh, I'm waiting for a bunch to actually become ready to be sent out. First off, is this cool little piece from Slab Museum. Steve, I believe Sousa. I think I'm saying your last name right. I met him at the Cleveland show. Talked to him very at the get together. You know, it's crazy in there. He talked to me about wanting to send me something to look at, but he also contacted me on Instagram, said that there was a card that should be in my collection. So I was like, sure, gave him my information. Wasn't expecting this to come with it, but this is a 101 Jimmy Cochran, and it's inside a slab inside of a stand. So, that's the stand there. The slab is inside. Magnetic top comes right off. Slab slides right out. And it's got a big enough grooves where it almost looks like you can get probably 200. What is it? I can't remember what's the 200 size. I know 180 would fit in there. The only drawback is when you do have a smaller one like this, like a 35 or 55, it's really loose. But if it's just standing there, you can't tell. Only if you pick it up does it do that. But I really appreciate this. This is a cool piece. I definitely will probably keep this around the desk area. I need to clean it up. This one of one is definitely awesome, Don Russ. But as much as this is awesome, I would really like to put either a Gary Carter or a Pete Alonso and something like that to really bring it out. But this is a very cool piece, and thank you, Steve. And again, Slab. I want to make sure I get her. Slabmuseum.com. And I think not too long after the National last year, Victor, our friend of the channel, showed off like a case, a acrylic case, and they have different things. This is the first time I've seen this, but very cool. Deeply appreciate it. Didn't pay me, just sent a card in it. Didn't really ask me to talk about it. But I talked about it because I thought it was a really cool piece. Something a little bit more high end to make, I would think somebody like a Bowman 53 room, my room's I love it as well, but like somebody that's got that little bit classier look or want to have a little bit of classier look, clean, this would be a great piece for you. It's a great piece for anybody, but man, just a clean piece. So there you have it, and let's get on to the Upper Deck cards. AEW, first one is going to be 2022 Metal. This is the Purple Spectrum, I think it's called, of Britt Baker. This is the 107. I know there's like up to 100, I think, and then after that might be, and I might have it backwards where it's a short print, and I might be very wrong on that, but I keep seeing the other version and not that version, but either way, very happy to get it. This is made a lot of noise when this came up. This is an out of 5 for Sarah. A lot of people might know her as Paige from WWE, but this is a red. Let me see what this is before. It almost looks like canvas. You have received a trading card with a ring mat. It's numbered out of 5. which she's no longer with AEW, but it's always cool to get some Sarah stuff. Pretty cool. Always one of my favorites. It's a shame she got hurt and got caught up in some dumb stuff outside the ring with certain people. Just, way it goes sometimes. I love this tag team, watching them when they were together. I thought it was something different, especially with especially MJF being a top talent. And I think Adam Cole is really good. I've watched him in ROH for a number of years and then coming over to AEW, baby. So what was them two together? I thought that they made a fun tag team. You knew one of them was going to turn on the other sometime. This is Akira Shida, Gold, and she's known for her strong style wrestling coming from Japan. Kind of like I want to compare it to a lot of compare people to WWE because that's what most people know. She's like Asuka and Io Sky and those new Asian coming from New Japan wrestling, Stardom, Julia, the champion that just lost that what's her face? They're all like strong style. They're very stiff wrestlers. Jamie Hayter, which she's one of the females that's been around, I think, from the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. Heroes and Heroines. I really like this insert. I wish they could find a little bit more for her. Gold MJF, probably one of the best bad guys in wrestling right now. You just love to hate him, and that's what their job is. He's with God, what is the name of their group right now? But MVP in that group. This is Anna J. Gold. And she's doing what she should be doing. Mid card, low card, filler. She's all right. I think she's more of a ROH. I think she would do better and she might be wrestling some in ROH right now, Ring of Honor, which they own that too. So this is Sarah Gold. I wouldn't be surprised she found her way back into WWE. I really like Athena, and I think they need to cross her over from ROH back into AEW. But they got to have somebody over there. I watched a little bit of one of her matches just today. We Are All Elite. Pretty cool insert. Athena. I don't think she had a fair shot with WWE, but it's so many wrestlers over there. You get hurt. You get forgotten about, you get left behind. A lot of that going on there. Julia Hart, very young and very talented. She has a long, long career ahead of her. Top talent. She's already got a very good in-ring presence. She's going to be the type that's going to need somebody else to do the talking, I think, though. Just my opinion. These are pretty cool here. I love Allure. This Allure is probably my favorite product from them. And this is the only one I got for Allure. This is a Color Flow green and blue of Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole. And I think they're doing, and this was numbered out of $2.99. And that Britt Baker purple was numbered out of $1.99. And I think they're doing right by Adam Cole by just kind of. I don't think he's a champion. If he is, he's probably like one of those specialty belt champions. And I think they're making up a new one too. Somebody like they just when they run out, hit a wall, and they got so much good talent there. I think they need to do some cutting of the fat and narrow it down and just start building for their next year. Get a 10-month plan and go for it. Connor Norby is Topps living set for the Marlins. Pick these up, and it's gonna suck too because now I gotta pay regular price to get these at SGC. I'm trying to beat that pricing. I said something to get to them. I'll get that pricing when I still have 7 of them, but I still have a ton. So whenever I'll send 1 or 2 here or there when I feel like it to get done. I really like those in the SGC holders. I really do. They look so snazzy. And this one is an eBay purchase. I believe this was like $2 shipped. Pete Alonso, and this is from it's the insert heritage for this year. 76 player or something. I kind of like this insert. I've had a couple of them. I've had a silver like hollow foil. I've seen this several different ways, different colors, edges. But I really like this insert. Pretty cool insert. And that's all I have this week. Nothing really huge. Like I said, I only had 2 cards in, and I told Steve I would show that. He made sure I had it. I was like, hey, I'm going to show it off Wednesday. Again, really, that's a really cool piece to have. Reiterating, I have made some bigger purchases, but they're not for me. Just some stuff for gifts. It's kind of now tradition at, when you room with somebody, you bring stuff to gifts and, trying to, it's our Christmas, right? We've talked about it before. It's Christmas in July, and it's pretty cool. So, I've been picking up some stuff here and there for other people. I have some bigger cards for me. When I say bigger, less than $200. Trying to get more autos than not. That's kind of, I go to these different, 1 week I'm really into autos, and then 1 week I'm into more picking up, backfilling spots that I don't have, or really looking for short prints or colored stuff, or, low numbered Pete stuff, or not looking for Pete at all. I have a Caitlin Clark coming in. Who else? Yeah, I think that's it for WNBA. I was looking for. I was looking at golf cards the other day. If it's I'd like to have the GOATs, and not only the GOATs, like good rookies, and if a player is good, I like to have their rookie card. They don't necessarily have to be a Hall of Famer either, or projected Hall of Famer for me to want their rookie. Just somebody I feel like is a really addition to the game, like big game, like Ellie De La Cruz, where he's on a projection to probably make Hall of Fame, but you never know. Right now, and players, the younger players, that's kind of the way I am with them. Pete Crow and Armstrong. I think I need to make sure I got a rookie of him. I know I have some first cards because he was in the Mets organization to start with. So I know I have some first cards of him. But, that's just 2 that just flew off the top of my head this week. And, there's just still more talent coming up all the time. Huge trades, Devers. I think that's going to kick off a crazy trade. Because I think teams are going to feel like they need to keep up with other teams, especially if a front runner gets somebody. The teams that are chasing them are going to, feel like they need to get some people. So I feel like it's going to be that. And my dad don't know who's going to be a seller or buyer. I think this year's clear, definitely sellers out there, and we'll have to see what's going to happen. And can't wait. This is the exciting mid-season part of the game. They did release the All-Star hats this year. Ugly as sin. Won't be paying money for those. I don't know what they it's in Atlanta, so they use the home team's colors for the field hats. I think like the hats they hit the home run derby in and batting practice and stuff. They call them the field hats. Like the one I always wear has the Mariners colors in it. They didn't wear that in the game, but they wore it in, I think, batting practice and home run derby, I think. So that for that year, it's just it doesn't look good. Beautiful colors, and I think they just made too much on it. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for cards, and like I said, that's all I got today. Just ran a little bit, like to talk, that. Saturday, I'll be back on. Don't think there's any shows or anything this weekend for me, or anything like that. I think it's just kind of hanging around the house. I want to work one day. I just don't know which yet, Saturday or Sunday. And we've had a lot of mix-ups, shake-ups at work that we're kind of trying to work through right now. And, it's not bad. It's good. Good outcomes. So that's always, makes days interesting. Let's put it that way. But with that being said, that's all I have for you today. Please tell me below, I don't, I watch some pickups and I see a lot of people wait a month or whatever. I just kind of want to show you, oh, this is what I do like in a week. And those cards were sitting at Upper Deck for a while before I got those to send in. And I usually go on about, 2, 3, 4 times a week to do some trading or whatever. Just something to, be at least having fun in the hobby. So another way. So until next time, like, share, tell a friend, and I will see ya. And subscribe if you haven't. See ya.